Good evening, folks. Welcome back. It's been a dry week while we've been waiting for the next round of GAC. I am Tassinix. Welcome to the stream for 3v3. Brand new month. I know there's a lot of people who aren't into 3v3, but for all you out there who don't care for it, my point that I posit to you is the rewards are the
Like I
same.
gotta watch
So you better love it because it's the only
an
game in
ad for
town for
King
the next month.
Kong
Um,
first.
okay, so let's get cracking. Our opponent tonight is Marooqs, the War Machine of Maw. Slightly under me here in GP, but I've looked over his account. Extremely well modded. I think the guy beats the brakes off me on mods. I don't bother doing the mod comparison on any of the bots, anything like that. I find that that kind of thing gets into my head. I'll look over the key characters that I want to make sure that I will be able to adequately counter.
Is this thing about to go off?
Yeah, partner.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
streaming right now.
I'm talking on stream right now, so pull up the Twitch link and you'll be able to join in. The Twitch link's at the top of my Discord. Yeah, and for anybody out there watching, you can feel free to join my Discord, join the conversation. But anyway, you can see this guy's pretty well set up. He's made all the choices that I've made and made the choices that I wish I could make. So coming up here in the near future, but very well done, strong opponent. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so I can show you here the two front walls. Since our opponent hasn't attacked yet, I really don't want to look at the back walls yet. But we have CLS, 2PO, 3PO, B1, B2, and GG, and Rex, Xeris 5s, Hux, Lobster, and Faust. Usually I think that crew, Lobster and Faust might be a little better, but I've tested that before and had good results, and this was a solid recommendation made to me by Dylar. Shout out to Dylar. So I'm going to give that one a test here and see how that goes. And on the bottom here, just old reliables. We've got JKL, OB, Shock. Shock's about 330, so she's got the moves. DR, BSF, Malik, and Gas, Echo Arc. So we'll see what the gentleman does. Now, let's take a look. We'll do top wall first and then look at bottom and start our attack. So, Newt Dooku B1, I have to say, I've not seen this one before. I think it's interesting. There's a lot of offensive potential there. And, you're kind of thinking you want to go for Newt first to stop the circle of extortion. But really, you kind of have to go after B1 here. Otherwise, you just risk the big heal. So, no bueno. GG, B2, and Magna. I think this is a weaker variant of GG. I understand the intent of it, but I feel like the threat from GG, B1, B2 is better because if you're going after B1, B2 is going to get to take a bunch of turns. If you go after GG, you're going to get force taunted onto one of the other two. If you go after B2, which is, pretty much your best call, you have to burst through quickly or else he's going to get healed up by B1. So, I don't know. We'll see how this one does. I have something special in line for that. And then we have Night Sisters, so we got Mother Talzin, Daka, Spirit. This is one I've run before. It's nice. I don't think I've seen it hold for me. Hopefully it doesn't hold for him. And then this is an odd duck, right? You occasionally see weird teams like this with, Vandor leads, so no leadership here. And then Zalbar and Mission. Maybe I did. Oh, yeah, I missed a team up at top. My bad, guys. No, did I miss a team? Where did I miss a team? Oh, it's down here at bottom. Never mind. I knew what I was looking for, and we hadn't seen it yet. All right, let's go take a look at bottom. So, yeah, that's the one I was looking for. Nest Queel IG-11. Interesting idea, right? I mean, it's still, because it's Nest on D, dollars to donuts, it's just going to be Treya bait. But, Treya Scion Nihilus. But it's an interesting idea. There's a lot of heal there. Not that an isolated IG-11 is going to be able to do a whole heck of a lot, but, it's an interesting concept. DR, Malik, BSF, so nothing surprising there. And then, of course, CLS, 2PO, C3PO. And again, for those of you who are on my Discord, I've made some improvements lately. I have a channel called Task GAC Trackers, where I have my 3v3 and 5v5 sheet linked. 5v5 sheet is updated for all of my opponents' attacks through the end of last month, so feel free to check that out. I've also had the last season of 5v5 uploaded to YouTube. Those links are at the top of my Discord, so feel free to check those. Anyway, I already mapped out about how I want to proceed with the attack, so let's just get cracking about that, eh? Let's go Treya Scion Nihilus about this one. Off and away. Sweet. No AoE days. Love the cooldown increase on these people. Definitely gonna isolate you and then go after Queel hardcore. Now why are you gonna burn me like that? That's rude. Okay, good. So he's already got the thing stuck to him. Let's get some protection back. Wackadoodle. Okay, yep. Yep. Oh god. Stop doing that. Please. Okay, good, good. We already got the ultimate. Bueno, bueno. Stop hitting him, damn it. Alright, good. Go away. Alright, so we'll call this clean. Let's see if we can't get a bit more health back. Hey! Protection restore. I heard the little baby giggling on his back. That's cute. Yeah. This will be a kill. Alright, 52. We'll take it. Put down the note. 52. Mark it green. Next. Okay. CLS here. Gonna do a shout out to my guildies from SL Vanguard, Master Ryan and Parker for their and Dylar for their counsel about this counter. I had a couple ideas for dealing with this team, but they have explained to me in a way that makes sense why this is the better way to go. So off and away. They did, yeah, we're supposed to do the smoke screen here, I believe. Okay. Alright. That's just time to do that. We'll get him. El Fuego. Okay. All going to plan. Ability block already, so I think we do the swipe there. That's what I would do. That's what I did. El Fuego, Part 2, The Vengeance. Okay. Yeah, just savage with that. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll still stick to this script. Yay, finally a stun. It can happen. You can believe. Probably not going to get an opportunity, though, to... Yeah, alright, well, 53 is still nothing to sneeze at. I'm into it. Appreciate the good counsel. Alright. Last but not least, for DR, let's just make short work of that with Slacker. Go get him now. Who do we stun here with Slacker?
We're gonna want to. I would poke BSF.
All right, let's have at it. Very clean. All right. So I do have some teams in mind.
Probably didn't matter. Good job, though.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate the tip. I think it probably could have worked either way, but, I might as well ask. All right, let's have a look-see at the back. Ah, so he did stick a GL back there. How fascinating. All right, let's take notes. So you got Finn, RHF, RHP. The traditional counter to that, we will use Wedge, Han, and Chewie. JML, GMY, and GK. I don't know if I can C solo that, but I'll just write C solo for now and think that one over. Then you've got Asajj, Zombie, and Acolyte. And this team's designed such that you can't get at the Acolyte under stealth and you get timed out. That's the intention with this one. And I have lost to that in the distant past, so we will be sure to not get wrecked there. And then, Beskar. So Bam and Han Chewie. It's interesting. I mean, the real threat here is Han Chewie, right? Because the whistling birds are not going to get well charged. I've had a couple people argue the case for putting Bam on D in 3v3, and honestly, I don't know that he just gets... I don't think that he's got much of a place in 3v3 at all. Offensively, defensively, you're not getting close to 20 birds. So, Let's think about this. Who do I have offensively this time? Okay, so we've got just a whole hot mess of things that we can take in against that. So yeah, probably. Let's see, Sith-wise.
Hey man, I think that C solo is an excellent idea for JML for what it's worth.
Think so? Not worried about getting stuck with ability block and having that become detrimental.
No, I don't think there's enough damage to make it worth your, make it be bad.
Well, we can give that a go straight off the gate. So we'll sap JML and GMY then, right? So that
yes.
We're minimizing damage.
Correct.
Let's give it a go. The old man himself. What an ass. God bless you, Link. What a good you are. Okay. So far, so bad, friend. So far, so bad. Okay. There we go. Now we're sapping protection. Now we're in business.
Uh-oh. There you go.
But for the grace of God. Yep, more of this. Okay. Definitely hit him with the protection restore. Just gotta stick to the script here. Okay, yeah, man, he's about to transform and do some big Billy Bass damage. Nobody wants to know that. Ooh, Lord.
Yeah, now you can trigger your ultimate here. I don't think there's a problem with that, but you want to relink JML as long as GK survives.
Whoo, we are in trouble. Relink JML and GK here? What do you think? Relink JML and GK here? Because I don't know that we're going to have a chance.
Oh no, trigger your ultimate. Do your ultimate first.
We got to do the big hit here because we're not going to get lifesteal otherwise. That's going to matter. Never regret the R8C. Never regret.
Oh, that's yeah, big sausage there. Good job.
Big Billy Bass hits.
Mm-hmm.
Little closer than I liked, but you know, a judicious usage. I appreciate it. All right, so Finn, we're gonna stick to the script like I was saying. Old Wedgie, Han and Chewie. I want to stick a stun on him, to be honest. Well, that didn't work out at all now, did it? No protection. We can get a stun. We got the stun. Hey, okay, that's fine. He's just going to do a hit there, so let's just keep up with the basic train. There's the big smash I was looking for. Clink. Clink, clink. That'll be all. Okay, let me think about that top wall now. Let's go back to that. I don't think we need to make any other strategic changes for this, so let's go against this GG. This is what I'm really excited about. I'm really excited
That's gonna
about
be a fun one.
using Mon Mothma here. I just put the double Zeta on her. Got the K2SO and Cassian in a good situation. Shout out to Dylar. He's got a great video on this. Google it. It's worth your time. And hopefully I don't make a mess of it. We want to do the special with him here so that we can apply the days to Magna Guard. All right, we didn't get the luck that you're hoping for there. Yeah, that's unfortunate, friends. Let's think about this. For each debuff present on other enemies. Nope, we just want a basic here. Yeah, this is unfortunate. I think it was probably a mistake for me to have gone after him, but let's keep up the pressure going after me too. Okay, okay. Yep. Stick to the script. More Granata.
I think stay on B2 here is a good call.
Yep. Keep up the pressure. And we can just base it because that's always there. Okay. So, you know, I know, Parker, you were wondering about why he whittled down the protection first. I mean, it makes for a quicker kill on GG when it's time to finally try and wrap him up, right? You're not waiting to try and cut through protection as well. So
That's what I gathered from it. I don't know if that was his intention or if that's just the way it worked out, but it seemed to make sense to me.
yeah. And again, we're going to do the special with K2 on the Mag A, and we landed it this time with the goodness. So let's just try and strip more protection off GG. Yeah, and he has a decent bit of it too. This is probably a good call. This is so clean. This is just beautiful. Let's go for the upgrade. We're all here. What's this one? Defense penetration up, you say? Whoa, 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 whoa. What are we gonna do? Special damage for each debuff present. Inflict that debuff. So no reason to not basic then. Okay. Debuff days. This is an equalization, so we don't really want to do that. We want to
Save
keep
that.
up with the basics because we're not really gonna lose. Well, okay, there's the idea with that. Now we can take that move. He's still got enough health that I think we're going to get another turn, so I do want to see if he's going to kill K2SO. Okay, so we got healing immunity. Alright, there. I think... No, I think we still get another round of turns.
Hopefully he kills your K2. That would help your revive.
Keep that going. Man, the pressure is crazy. This is interesting. Really good team. Okay, I think this is our last chance to try and stick. Oh wow, yeah, another defense penetration round. Okay, so this is our equalization round here. I think this is the right move. He's not going to kill. Well, you know what though? We're going to gain 8% health and protection back on K2. I still feel like this is the right call. Okay. Grenade. Days. Now seems like a good time for the equalization. And this should be the kill. That was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. The devil himself couldn't have done no better. Love it. That is just foul. I mean, that would have been no different if it was GGB1, B2. It would have been the same level of massacre. I'm pretty confident in that. All right, so for this weird one, let's go ahead and do the nasty. 1 and 2. And Mr. Tambor. Takenzi. Fracture. And I guess we do the MN first. We'll do MN into Crush, into Bonk, into Basic, into Basic, I guess. Yeah, because he's still going to hit like a truck on this one. So this Zalbar is just what the kids refer to as boned. We'll just Basic for now. I can do the bonus protection later if I need it. Stick the ability block. Basic again. Part 2, the Vengeance. Might as well turn meter swap him for lulz. And the culling. 54. No respect, no love. Goodbye. All right. So Newt Dooku B1, I had just planned to do my dearest Jedi friends. So we still have, what, 2 GLs, and we have 2 teams on the back, so we're just going to defile 2 teams. Who poses the greatest threat to us? So I think that I'll end up using Rey here against the BAM team. But who to send against this Asajj? Let's think about that. So, perhaps bounty hunters. We have them at our disposal. We could do Jango Boba Bosk. Let me think about that. Yeah, Boba's the right call with Jango because that's the AoE that you're needing to take care of that Asajj that's hiding from you. So we'll keep that in mind. We could also do Geos there, and that would allow for a lot of protection, you know, restore. And of course, you have the AoE from GBA.
I think I'm a little behind on your commentary here, but if you do that bounty hunter thing, I would do a boss lead. That way you can regen some health and protection too.
True. All right, that's a worthy consideration. All right, well, let's stick to the script as far as what we're going to do with Newt and friends up here. Let's go back to Red Jedi.
I agree.
And it was going to be Jolie. I like Jolie in the second slot, so let's just go like that. Off and away. So, I guess go after B1 straight out the gate. Normally I would go for Newt, but it seems like B1 would be hands down the better call. Thoughts, feelings, first impressions. Oh, your mic's on mute. It's alright, I'll just make my own call. We go and get him.
Sorry, I just took a quick stealth AFK there.
Yeah, I decided to go after B1 first instead of anybody else. I feel like I made the right call. I like that, so that we have foresight.
Yeah, assisting with GMY is always a good idea because he gets that 40% turn meter gain. So
Right.
definitely good.
Just keeping up with the basics. Yeah, I like that. Okay, that's fine. And I don't want to do that. Just prop it here again. Because I want to use Jolie to do this and... Yeah, there we go. Now, we can go under stealth, spread love, and yeah, we had our cooldown setback, but we gonna get him, don't you worry, we gonna get him. Let's go for the big Billy Bass on that one. Get him, boys. Let's just go for the kill. Let's go for the protection restore. Go for more protection restore. Let's just swap with Jolie. What an ass I hate. Alright. Put some protection back. Okay, so full health. Not all the protection banners in the world, but it is what it is. 51. Okay, and for this one, we're going to give them the Super Troopers. So Veers, Piet, and Range. Interesting to choose Range here. I probably would have chosen Death for myself, but because I like Death, but I can see why, because it gives you the protection restore opportunity. So it makes sense from a banner's perspective. Piet and Range. And off to the races. Okay. Give love over to him. Oh, that was a mistake. We already have damage on her now, even though I would have preferred to have gone after Spirit first. Actually, we're still going to do that because I don't want her to have Foresight because she's going to give me a big Billy Bass hit, and I don't need that in my life. This can land ability block, so let's try to stick it on the old girl. Bump, 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 bump. I see you. 54. Ole. I would call it close, but then I'd be a liar. All right. Yeah. So my opponent has basically the same strategy as I do. He wanted to go for efficiency. Um, let's think here. So JML will handle this, and Ray will handle this. That's how I decided to do that. So Ray and who? Let's think that through. Rhyme schemes. Let's see. Um. Hmm. Ray.
Trying to think if there's anything that can give you health and protection back, because you know there's some beef on the other team that's gonna only be killed by an ultimate or a whirlwind, I think. So
Yeah.
maybe a holdo. I don't know. Tough to say.
The solution probably isn't within the resistance faction. Let me think about that. What about Queel and IG-11?
Possible, yeah. That's not a bad idea.
Let's make a note here about what we're using. Ray, Queel, IG-11. Yeah, and having them go after him with the taunt first, that was the right call. Alright. Let's get to Steppen. Let me think about this. I never used this guy. That's use, get turn meter, as opposed to what? Try and stun him. I think Beskar can be stunned. He just can't be ability blocked. Yeah, because we still need to be going after Beskar first. That much is clear. Yep, let's get the taunt back up. That was his mistake. Alright, 15. Oh wow, look at this! That's pretty cool. I mean, it's not going to save him, but it's pretty cool. Yeah, good time for this one.
Yeah, he's dead.
Target ally recovers health. Ray, you said. We still have plenty of bonus protection. Let's go for the basic, get some lifesteal. He has guard, so let's try and just, clink him. Go finish off Han. My worry is not actually being able to get full health back, so let's not go into ult there. Got that done. Now we can kind of go into ult for fun. For funsies! And... 53. We'll take it. Now for JML. I'm thinking Hoda.
Good call on the IG Quill thing. That was awesome.
I liked it, man. That worked. That was smooth as butter.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we could use her here. That's more protection restore. I like the idea of using Ahsoka here. That's kind of cool. We'll do that.
Sure.
Oh, I have special guest appearance from my mascot. Come here.
Hey there.
She says.
May not be Twitch appropriate.
Topless toddler? I don't know, man. I don't feel like they're going to get me for that one. Is that what you have to say? I didn't know. Okay.
Well, to be fair, her timing was impeccable because we're about to get to ships. So
This is her favorite portion of the show.
yeah.
I see you have it just started.
Special guest appearance. My wife has found
All right,
the
get
child
up.
with me. Oh, okay. Off you go, sure. Okay, she's a bitch. All right. All right, pretty solid work on the squads here this time. Let's go take a look at ships. Okay. Yeah. So Malevolence and
Oh,
yeah.
fun.
Not really terribly impressed with that Empire fleet, but you got to make sure that you can cut through the bomber. The bomber's the key to the kingdom, and the bomber's going to get healed by Palpatine. What do I have at my disposal here? Remind me. All right, so I have Empire versus Empire. I think that might be what I do, because the advantage of Tarkin is you have more offense and more turn meter. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, special guest appearance, but now with clothes. Are you ready to watch ships? Okay. So
Can't miss those ships.
all right, so now we got to do against Malevolence. We will be using Home 1, and against Chimera, we will use Executrix. So first, let's back out to make sure I'm not selecting the wrong fleet. That's a mistake you don't actually want to make, and I've made it before. I know. You're impatient, but you gotta wait for the battle to start. Is that so? All right, let's go get him. Dun, 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 turn it up. Sayonara. We knew ye so briefly, Biggs. Unfortunately, when Sun Fac lands the stun, that's almost invariably the fate of our dear friend. You know, I'm feeling like we could probably call in Cassian, do the Dispel. I usually try and burst Hyena first, but in this case, since he's up front with Spy, we can just take him out right here, and we might not have a better opportunity anytime soon. The advantage also about bringing Cassian here is that on his second move, we can dispel the vultures off of Biston, get a little more longevity out of him. So I think that's our call. Give him the huff huff. Yep, there's the blind we were anticipating. Oof. That's painful. Oh man, Biston's getting what for too. That's no good. Still with the basics, we want to try and take that off if we can. We want to heal up Biston because he's the only thing that's covering our Millennium Falcon until we get the next wiggle. Okay, wiggle. Assist, unfortunately. And I don't think we need to call out another reinforcement. Refresh my memory here, Parker. Does it affect banners to call a reinforcement?
No, it does not affect banners to call the reinforcement.
Then we're calling Phantom.
Yep.
Alright, 58 will do. We lost more than we wanted to, but, you know, when Sunfax sticks to stun, that's pretty much invariable.
Makes it tough, for sure. Yeah, no, so just to clarify for your viewers, the only banners that you gain is when those slots are empty. So like 3 and 4, for example.
Right. Are there any other wild cards I want to bring in here? Since I don't anticipate needing... I don't want to bring in Ebon Hawk here because... Well, let's think about this. I mean, if there's a target lock on the field, Ebon Hawk doesn't help you. I guess sticking buff immunity could help you, so we can see that there's some value in that. And maybe B2. What do you think of this lineup here?
Yeah, pretty solid. All I was going to say is, you know, potentially B28. I really, honestly don't think you're going to get to 3 or 4 in this case.
I agree. I generally don't get past the 2, but but if I was taking this fleet against anything but Chimera, I would for sure just take the 2. So I'm just kind of mulling this over.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, like, what's our emergency situation? Is it that we can't kill somebody, or is it that, like, we're losing ships? And I think if anything, we may take the big hit from Chimera and lose a ship, which would make sense to have a taunting tank in that scenario.
In which case, we may as well drop the B2 and bring in Houndstooth since he's otherwise unutilized.
Sure, yeah.
And then drop Ebon Hawk?
I don't think you need Ebon Hawk. I'm just not seeing the value for that. Like,
Yeah,
there are taunts or buffs you're trying to get around. I just don't see it here.
It's a buff immunity if I need one, but yeah, I mean, if Gauntlet lives, then I have that anyway. Let's go for him.
Rock and roll.
So just straight up full all-out assault on the bomber, yeah?
I think so.
Oh, we didn't get the ability block on
And depending how this goes, we may need to switch over to the Emperor shuttle.
I'm feeling like I want Vader here. I'm going to have a Dispel, and I really want to put some heavy damage down.
Yes, definitely.
Why did Palpatine not heal their bomber? Fascinating choice.
Must have been distracted.
I don't know, it's neither here nor there, but like, usual choice from the AI to not heal. But, I mean, I'm not going to complain, don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, oh, that was a mistake. I should have based it something else. Alright, good. We got the taunt back. Let's go ahead and call up Gauntlet. Heal up TIE Fighter. Give him the love. Finish off our Lord Vader. Yeah. I'm not really worried about his threat. He just healed himself. Kind of hilarious. Yeah. Still stick with basic here. Basic. Okay, next reinforcement. Oh, TIE Reaper. Okay. Turn meter for everybody. Dispel for everybody. Big Billy Basket. I want to go ahead and put card lock.
There's some health and protection.
Sweep you. Don't need those buffs, friend. Big Billy Basket. 63. Death comes for us all, but for him first. Okay, so what's our final? 26-64. I don't know what a perfect score is in 3v3, but I'm feeling good about this one. So again, you know, we have a very strong opponent in his own right. We'll see how it goes, but man, we had a pretty solid clear here. Appreciate everybody's time, but yeah, I think it's all in the bag. Let's see what happens overnight. Any questions, Parker? I'm pretty much ready to shut down here.
No, look good. That was a pretty strong run, I think.
Yeah,
It's fun.
Yeah, it seemed good. Yeah, appreciate the tips. Good counsel there on the executrix. We saved a banner for sure. And to be certain, we did not have cause to call out Houndstooth, so we could have saved even one more. So good thing to think about for next time. I actually put a comment on my sheet that we didn't need Houndstooth.
It's not a bad idea. You know, it's a one banner insurance policy. Take it or leave it depending where you're at with the banners.
Yeah, it's rare that I come up in a situation where I would lose by one, but yeah. All right, well, hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. It's been a good first round. I'll see you here in a couple of days. Tassinix signing off. Have a good one.